Hello everyone, it's Gladius. So the second to last rune is Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf sounds really cool because it's going to boost your damage by 25% when you don't have a pet. Now I have a couple warnings about this rune that you got to know about so you don't waste a ton of gold like I did. Let's get into it. So first thing you need to know is that you need to go find Grisby. Grisby is going to be in Ratchet. You need to go talk to him inside the inn in Ratchet, and he's not even going to show a quest until you interact with him. You're going to have a conversational option, which is then going to open up 3 quests for you. One is asking for 24 fish oil, another one's asking for salvaged units from shredders, and then another one's going to ask for ordnance from the dark iron dwarves. Something you should know about is you can buy all of these on the auction house so you don't feel like farming. I looked at the prices on this stuff and it's very, very expensive. Depending on your auction house and how the economy looks in your auction house, you're going to expect to pay about a gold per item. Now, some of you may think that's not too bad to get a really elite level rune, but I have 2 considerations for you. So first, if we're talking about farming fish oil is probably the most affordable on the auction house because also shamans need this as well, so it's pretty common. So usually, a lot like light feather, this tends to be pretty plentiful on the auction house. However, if you do want to farm it, you're going to head over to the wetlands. It's linked in the description, and the place you want to go is up here. That's going to be a common farming spot because there's not a whole lot of level 25 NPCs that are going to end up dropping the fish oil. This is farmed a lot in Black Fathom depths. So I do expect that as time goes on, we're going to see a ton of fish oil on the market, and it's going to lower the price. So just keep that in mind. Next, if we're talking about the ordnance, you're going to have to fight. You're going to head over to Loch Madon, which is going to be quite a trek, quite a travel for those who are on Horde like myself. You're going to head on over there and you're going to find dark iron insurgents that you want to farm, and also dark iron riflemen. They're both going to drop this for you. Again, you can buy this on the auction house, but I would suggest if you are going to buy on the auction house, wait until you can buy everything all at once. That way you give time for the market to drop in price. As these become farmed more and more, and as more go up there, of course, as the supply increases, of course, it's going to lower in price. Finally, this is the one I really want to talk to you guys about. The Shredder Turbocharger quest requires you to salvage these units from the Venture Coast shredders that are in the Windshire Crag in Stone Talon Mountain. Sounds simple enough, but here's the kicker that I didn't really realize. I thought that you just had to buy one of these auto-salvaging devices, and then you could just use it on all of the shredders you kill to get enough of the units that you need. That's not the case. You have to have one of these devices for every single shredder that you're salvaging from. So it's consumed when you use it. That means you're going to need 16 of these things. So you can't really get past this paywall unless you're an engineer, because I think engineers make this. You're going to have to pay up to 16 gold because, again, mine are going for an average of 85 silver on my auction house. But again, give time for the market to go down and it won't be that expensive. However, if you are trying to do this right now, you have a little less than a 16 gold paywall just because you have to have these things either made for you, or either you can make them yourself, or you have to buy them off the auction house, and then you have to use them on each of the shredders for you to be able to collect these items. It's expensive. Having all those together, you head back to Grisby, you turn in all those quests, and then you'll get the rune. Personally, I haven't finished this quest just yet because of the hang up with the turbochargers. I didn't realize I needed to buy 16 of those, so I'm just going to wait until the price comes down a little bit. But I wanted to get this video out to you so you don't end up making the same mistake I did, where I already invested into this, buying some of the other items, and now I'm kind of stuck with items in my hand, but I can't turn in the quest. Now, I have another consideration for you. The reason why I wouldn't worry about rushing this rune is because it's not as critical to our characters right now with the current meta. Right now, Beast Mastery Hunter is a really strong option in Black Fathom depths. Marksman is also performing well, and I would probably go Marksman if I was going to use Lone Wolf. But while this cheaper alternative exists, you might as well take advantage of that, and then just worry about picking up this rune a little bit later. As phase 1 progresses, I'm sure these reagents are going to go down in price, and then it'll be easy to turn in. However, once again, you do you. If you're really excited about Marksman, you want to take advantage of that right now, then this is the way you would do it and how you would get it. You can either take a look at the description. I have linked all the mobs you want to farm for each of the reagents. Some are going to take longer than others. But on that topic too, just as an extra, if you are interested in buying all these items, I would suggest picking up Auctionator. It's a really good add-on that's going to help you with all of your auction house needs. It's a plug and play add-on where you're not really going to need to mess with it too much to be able to start posting things in the auction house. TSM's a little bit more intimidating when you come into working on the auction house and stuff. Auctionator makes it really easy. I prefer that one a little bit more because it's plug and play, like I mentioned. Now that we know how to get this rune, I see a great market opportunity with farming these reagents and selling them right now. And I've been taking a look at the other runes that also have that. So next thing you need to do is take a look at my guide in the description that goes over all of the reagents that we can be farming to be able to make some gold from the rush of players trying to get their runes. There's money to be made, especially here at the start of Season of Discovery. All right, everyone, if the video did help you out today, please heroic strike that like button. And if you want to stay tuned for more WoW content in the future, please bash the subscribe. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.